Hi, Mark Leibman here with another episode of Clients. You know what I'm talking about. Today, the magic pie. At 228 Main, we often talk about dualities, those pairs that go together, up and down, night and day, and the idea that every share bought is a share sold too. But getting a piece of the pie does not mean that somebody else goes without. So how can that be? Let's remember what ownership means. Common stock isn't just a transaction that happens on a computer screen. It's an investment, a share in an enterprise, a percentage of a business that's out there in the world trying to do something. Companies issue stocks and bonds to finance their capital investments. Stock is related to the jobs, the equipment, and the innovation that makes these enterprises better. Can you imagine if companies never had enough to try something new? If shipping companies were stuck with just ships? Or hand carts? Or just the number of people who were there on day one? $1 invested today, whether you just bought in or paid a fraction of that amount some years ago, represents a certain amount of revenues, quite often the sales of goods or services by the company. It also represents a share of income and dividends, the cash paid to shareholders. Stock represents capital going to work. You get your piece of the pie, but here's the magic of it. The pie can grow. Clients, you know what I'm talking about. Stop in and see us at 228main.com, online or on Main.